Right. I think we're back. Yes, looks like we're back. Okay. Yeah. That was a mess. We've lost a chunk of footage, I believe. And it looks like we've lost a chunk of progress as well. Which is interesting because Souls games don't generally do that. You know, they normally save stuff as they're going. I know for a fact that the... Oh no, it has. So it must have been a pretty significant crash. But that is quite interesting that it hasn't actually saved our progress in that manner. Oh yeah. Surprised by the exact same thing that I was surprised by last time. Anyway, so I spent a bit of time. I've been meaning to do this properly for ages, realistically. Never actually set up Viva Tuner properly for its on-screen display. I've been using the Steam one, but the Steam one's, by all accounts, you know, if you compare the Viva Tuner display, it's using 16%, to the Steam one, it's using 20%, and so on and so forth. It's like, I don't know which is more accurate. I'd have to look into that further, I think. So, disappointingly... Oh, I've got way less health than I realised. So sadly, the because of the save, the guy that exploded has no longer exploded, which is a bit of a shame, sadly, in my eyes. But it is what it is. I'm wondering what it is that caused him to blow up. His debuff takes some time to wear off, doesn't it? Let's go and get the map anyway, since we now if it crashes again here, then we'll know there's an issue. Okay. Yeah. The last little bit of footage cut off basically in the middle of that, because the way OBS records into the file type that I'm using, it still has cut-off points. You know, it doesn't record every single second, because that would be, or every single frame rather. Well, it does, but it buffers it. I think those enemies probably just keep it coming back. Don't know. This area is delightful and purple. I mean, that's not a massive surprise, what with the general colour of things overall. We're definitely getting some kind of stuttering. Oh yes, you can actually see those on the Frametime Graph. And considering my CPU's not massively heavily loaded, that's probably just optimization. Oh, we're not getting through there, are we? This zone's actually reasonably large. I'm sorry, what is that? Why is there a big gap in the map? Well, we can't grab that. We can probably dash into it. Yeah, we can. Okay, so it's specifically a dash in the direction it is pointing thing. I'm assuming there's going to be a save point down here. Yes. Fell almost entirely onto it. Oh. Oh? This isn't Fallen Path. Oh, that's brave, but I don't think that's doable. Oh. The mud pits. Oh, I suppose this is where the mud flows from? Oh. Oh, good. So we can grasp it to change its direction. Oh, this is getting more complicated. Okay. Huh. Damn it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are, they're definitely going for the much more acrobatic. Huh. Why did I not get any height off that? Well, something weird going on there. Oh, okay. So is Fallen Path not a very big area? Well, I mean, I suppose it's not that bad, actually. Right, shortcut this way, yes? Yes. But yeah, that's the mud pits. So we just didn't find? Huh. Maybe it's an area we're coming back to. Oh. Ah. Huh. We don't have a way of doing that, do we? That's designed to keep us out of there. Some slightly odd feeling interactions with those mud walls, it has to be said. Wait. Oh no, so this does still count. This is the one for the Fallen Pits. Because I can warp from it. So it from the Fallen Path, rather. So it's right at the top of the area. Yeah, I'm getting big chunky frame time issues in this place. That just swings us back around to where we've already been. New prey found? Okay. There's got to be a down dash ability. Oh. Okay. So double taps. Again, the lack of protection for being hit twice within a split second is, in my personal opinion, it's a bit of a misstep. I think it adds a degree of unfairness beyond the norm, beyond potentially what you were going for. Why is his symbol now? Oh, yeah. Was his symbol black because he's one that I've already absorbed? Oh, that twists back. Oh, we're not getting through there. I'm not super clear on how this debuff is affecting us in terms of its damage. Huh. Okay, so it looks like once it builds up, it then triggers a second damaging over time effect, which ticks down every second, I think it was. Oh, that's... Oh! Oh. Give? Shing! Dash slide. Enter slide when dashing into a wall from close range. You are immune during slide. Oh my god, okay. I've played 30 hours of this game and that is not the dash button. Hello, Demajen in post here. This is the only time I have done this in this playthrough so far, but I need to talk about the dash slide ability as it is in the footage versus the dash slide ability as it actually is now in the game. I have incredible issues in this playthrough, the entire rest of this playthrough, with the dash slide ability and how it works. Now, part of it is a skill issue. Looking back through the footage, definite skill issue, timing issue, fair enough. I rant and moan about it, but I appreciate that a chunk of the issue is very much on me. However, I passed the footage on to, not of this bit actually, of a bit further on where I was getting incredibly frustrated. And he looked through a bit of it and he just couldn't see. You know, it couldn't see what the issue was. It was more a case of he was seeing bits where it was like I was dashing too late and I was just clinging onto the wall rather than dashing into it. And I pressed it. I pressed the issue because I was sure there was something wrong that wasn't just me getting the timing wrong. And it turns out that there was an issue with controller specifically and stick angles when it came to being able to properly navigate up and down with the dash slide. The devs sent me an experimental playtest build to see whether this was fixed, because they actually went away for 24 hours or so to redo it. Essentially, I don't know how much code they actually had to redo, but they sent me this kind of Steam code thing to essentially an experimental beta build, and said, "Demo, stress test this for us, see whether it fixes the issue." And oh my god, it is so much better. I have basically all of the issues that I was having with this ability for the rest of the playthrough are fixed. Yeah, apart from my shitty timing. There's a section coming up soon where I spent essentially 45 minutes just getting increasingly pissed off because I cannot get this ability to work the way I want it to, or the way I think it should do based on the inputs that I am doing. I even turned the controller overlay on because I'm getting so frustrated with it. So that has been fixed. I just want to make that super duper clear. If you see this footage and think, oh, that looks kind of janky, some of it's me, a chunk of it isn't. It's been fixed. It works great now. On top of that, you'll notice in the footage that we've just seen that I go to the left, I jump into the wall, into the mud flow because I'm stupid, and then I head right. And I end up dying. I'm going to end up dying there in just a few seconds worth of footage time. What I didn't realise is that actually, if I'd just gone through that mud flow, there's an entire tutorial section for how to use this ability. It wouldn't have actually made a huge difference to me because it was a mechanical thing that was problematic. but it would certainly have helped me having to try and figure out how the thing worked, because I didn't know it was there. You know, I die, I head back to the checkpoint all the way at the top, and I just go elsewhere because I've got a new ability and I want to go and play with the new ability. So, there is a tutorial there. It talks you through how to use it. It probably would have been at least vaguely useful for my understanding of what the ability was trying to do, especially as regards the ceiling portion of the dash slide. But mechanically, you're going to hear me bitching a lot. So do please prepare for that. I'm not going to go through and annotate every single time with this has been fixed, this has been fixed, this has been fixed for the dash slide. There are so many times that I have issues with it. It is fixed. I've essentially at this point gone through the entire game world again while I have been mapping, and I haven't had a single problem since this change was made. So absolute kudos to the devs for going out of the way, for letting me press them on it and actually trying it out. It's so much better. It's so much better now, but it does mean that I've got 20 odd hours of footage left of this playthrough or something like that, where, no, it's under 20 hours, I think, just, where things aren't quite working for me. So please forgive me for the ranting on that side. Back to the footage where I'm, as I said, about to die. Oh my god. Okay. No, hold on, I get it. No, I don't get it. No, I do. No, I don't. That's the wrong button entirely. Okay. I mean, that was a fair slug of a way without... So it only works on very specific walls, yeah? No. You need to be holding diagonally for it to work. It's not dash into a wall and then pull a direction like with the grasp version. It is... It's hold diagonal. Ooh, camera zoom in. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, what? Oh, fuck. Hi, Jim. I've done no damage. Okay, well, he's taken... Okay, I can parry those. This music's epic! Oh, okay, you can... It was obvious that you could grab those before, but I just couldn't figure out... Shit. Mother hucked. Okay. Oh, and we didn't open up a shortcut or anything to him, so he is... Okay. What is that? Right, give me a second, Jim. Okay, shortcut open. I thought that was a bit of a run back. So okay. It's cool that he has his own arena. Parried. And dead because of the thing that we just keep getting in this game, which is multi-hits. Keeping too much damage on you. There needs to be a good second of protection. Or at least half a second of protection, but it's not even that. I think 24 frames is the longest I've seen. And it's just not enough. And I fucked up all of that. So that's great. Whoa. Okay. Keep on doing that. But he's going to have a plethora of phases, I would think. Oh. Oh, they're there to kill the little beasties. I have to wonder if he's got a specific thing that he does. This is really cool, but my hands are very sweaty. Parried. 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 What? So I guess that is an attack, and I must have been just far enough away from it previously to not get hit by it, but still be able to hit him. At least it's a nice short run back, which is more than I can say for the Forged. Me going the wrong way. Somehow I missed one of those. Yeah, this is very much a gimmick fight. That's me dodging the wrong way. But it has to be a gimmick fight, doesn't it? Because it's not like we can fight him normally. I feel like I could probably parry those back. One thing I will say is that it's not a fight with a lot of opportunities to actually just hit him. I don't think you can parry those ones back. You can parry the ones that come from above. Damn it. Don't know why I didn't jump then. I'm just wondering what that is that... Shit. Oh, you can get a hit in then. Damn it. So it's very much a kind of gimmick fight of attrition. There doesn't seem to be much opportunity to get some normal hits in. There are some. I found a couple of opportunities. For example. Don't know why I just ran into that. Doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage when he hits you, fortunately. But I think you're probably not supposed to... die too many times to this guy. Okay, that was lucky. That was annoying. Again, a readability issue. Also, I've no idea why I didn't grab the big smashy hand. But yeah, this is a fight that you don't want to repeat too many times because it's quite long. Okay, you can parry those back at him. Also, where's my death mark? The camera does not like that. It's very difficult to judge when they are actually upon you. Oh! Yeah, so the camera has got some issues. I think he must have an actual kind of invisible hitbox up above. Yeah, they're really difficult to judge. Oh, I've got no more healing. So those aren't just ground indicators, those are damage boxes. And you cover the screen with them, going both ways. I want to like this fight, but I'm finding it a bit tedious. It's very long. It's possibly optional. I don't know. Okay, sure. I'll just zip through that multiple times. Okay, so you can parry him when he does that. As far as I can tell, you can't do anything about that. You can get a couple of hits in there if you're lucky. Yeah, the camera needs work with that. Oh, that's the issue there. There's a second virtual camera space above and we're just clipping the top of it. Okay, so when he does that, you want to get close to him. That was just to survive. I thought it was. As soon as I saw the health bar flashing, it's like, this is Fidus. This is Fidus. And yes. It was indeed Fidus. I'm sorry, Jim. Can I have a reward? Grasp can now reach targets 25% further away. Oh, we are, Grasp range, 25%. So we've got 2 more. What have I got? Oh yeah, dash slide. Unlocks the ability to slide over walls and ceiling with air dashing or using tendril jump. Spoilers? What is tendril jump? Is that going to be a proper double jump? And I hope it's a proper double jump. I continue to want to have a proper double jump, but... Oh, still got no... Okay, this is so big that it's actually difficult to see. That's what she said. Ahem. I've gone completely the wrong way, haven't I? Okay, so the big gym fight. We figured it was going to happen. That's only... Is that any time? It says available after breaking a mold ward. But dash counter. No, hold on. So it's dash counter or dash absorb, which is when we get the green absorb them thing. That's not very well written. My apologies. Although... I'd put the available after breaking a mold ward in parentheses rather than after a comma. So restore 30, parentheses 45 force on dash counter, or dash absorb, reminder in parentheses, available after breaking a mold ward. I'm pretty certain that's what it's getting at. Okay, so we have an improved range. So I can now teleport from here. Can. What are you doing, Demajen? I'm going up to that thing that we couldn't quite reach. Also, anything new? No. Oh, also, we need to go to Kankan. For a couple of things, to be honest. Yoink. That's not gonna work, is it? But that will. That looked very chunk-like to me. Huh. Oh, wait, we know there's another floor up here, don't we? Because can't we... Oh, wait. I didn't go up here before. I went the other side. Almost all the homing droplets. I see. Whoop. Okay, I think we can technically chain that quite well. But I say quite well. It's not the easiest thing to actually chain. Right. So we've got a section up here. Ah. Oh, that's... Damn it. Just fall all the way down. We are getting real frame time spikes. It's really making the it's really hampering the kind of fluidity of the game. It doesn't look like there's much else up there. How am I doing for time? That was an hour. We'll leave it at that, I think. My chest is starting to hurt. And that's not a good sign, because the medication I'm taking has actually been working when I've just been sitting around. It's struggled when I've been doing other tasks like exercise or walking into town or what have you, because any kind of exertion is problematic. You know, those of you who know me or who've listened to me talk about GRIME 2 before I got my hands on it, before, you know, while I was mapping the demo, when I was talking about, you know, the map for this could be quite large. People were like, well, how much larger can it be? It's like, well, I can't really tell you because I don't want to spoil anything. But hopefully you've got a reasonable idea now. And this is still... there's still a chunk left to go. There's, as I said, there's the zone up here, which is the tree. And then... I would say there's still... Let's see. I mean, we need to get the map for this place. But there's a chunk here. There's a chunk here. There's a chunk here. And then there's 3 fairly significant chunks on the way up to Starmire, which is all the way up there. So it's... yeah. Hi, I've got some skittering pots for you.
나잇.
Chunk.
Showing the touring.
No chunk. But now infinite tier 1 materials. I will say it is much harder to get currency in this game. Hi. Acquire a chroma. Do we know how we use these? Not super clear. I am the owner of this store. I'm going to have to buy all the weapons because I did see that there was an achievement for buying all the weapons. Oh, ooh. Oh! I don't know why I'm surprised by that. I know there's stuff above this area. I just didn't think I was going to be able to reach it from there. I'm not actually sure how I'm supposed to reach it. To be fair, we haven't been to the left of here in forever. I suppose I can use the dash up walls thing. Mind you, I don't need to use the dash up walls thing realistically. We've been able to wall jump for ages. I'm looking for Vert instantly. Have you guys seen her? That's a negatory. I think we can get... No. I hope the Frametime Graph information is proving useful if any devs happen to be watching. It's not something I'd normally have on all the time, but the performance is... kind of iffy in places, so... don't know how to get down to that. Not down here, are you, Ver? Anybody in here? Nope. I've seen a couple of those that we can work with now. Yeah, so it is limited. It's not something you can keep on doing. Oh yeah, there were people out here, weren't there? I guess they were just for flavour. Hold on. This is a place. Heart of a traveller. Okay. Come back to that. Hello, Stone. First, accept our sincere apologies first, Smith Malik. We took all around the monster's sword and have determined that there is nothing we can do to free the mountain-born. The sword, it grew roots, entrenching itself into the rocks. Roots we cannot cut and will attack us if we were to try. Huh. So he's in a bit of a state. Fragments. Gone off on a bit of an exploration tangent, haven't I? Oh, you said you were going to go, Dema? Yeah. Yes, I did. You've watched one of my videos before, yeah? So what? Okay. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. Because I am bad. No. That's annoying. And that occasionally doesn't work for some reason. Shite. My fault. And a fucking again? Why, game? I'm doing the exact right thing. What? So we decided not to jump away from the wall. These are unnecessary frustrations from mechanics that aren't working. This is not a me issue. Oof. Don't get me wrong, cool bit of platforming. Would have been more cool if it weren't for the frustrations for a chunk of it. Right. Okay, that's the way back down. Okay, so there is an ability that we have not yet got. Unless... I know, I don't need to press the dodge button, I can just... Oh, it doesn't go far enough. It might be supposed to, but it doesn't. Okay, so we've got a thing... there, and we've got some... It was green, wasn't it? Okay. So, don't know how to get through either of these obstacles. I mean, it's the same obstacle, but in two different places. I saw a grapple point up there. Shit. No. Oh, come on. Yeah, you can see that the game is struggling to load everything in because we had that little... Why did that not fucking grab? Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck's sake. No. Fuck you. Fuck's sake. Screw it. My biggest... I really, really like the platforming in this game. I think the platforming has been a massive step up from the first game. But it is pissing me off with its inconsistency. You know, this entire loop up here was just one, I mean, especially just there, trying to get that to grab and slide up the wall. It's a super cool mechanic, but it doesn't work probably 10% of the time. And that is just an unacceptable percentage. And it's going to piss people off. It's pissing me off. And this is... I don't want this to turn into something that I have to describe as ambitious but bit off more than they can chew. Like I did with Mars 2120. Great game full of ambitious ideas that didn't have enough money and team members and expertise to make it work when it needed to work, which was all of the time. And that is the issue here. It's not working all of the time. It's working most of the time, but it's not working all of the time. I don't know whether it's a dead zone issue on sticks. I don't know whether it's an angle issue that I'm holding things at, but whatever the case, it's not working and I can't tell why. You know, generally speaking, if it is a skill issue and I'm doing something wrong mechanically, I can figure that out. I can say, that's what I'm doing. Like when we first got the slide and I couldn't quite figure out how it was working with stuff. But this isn't that. This is, I'm doing the mechanic as I've done it now dozens and dozens of times, and it's not working. The platform's breaking, and it's not sliding through the gaps, and it's like, why? So that needs looking at, is all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not having, well, I suppose I am having a go, but I'm not saying it's, it's a broken system and it's never going to work. No, it's, as I said, it works 90% of the time, 90 plus percent of the time. But it's those last few percentages where it isn't work that are standing out in the mind. When it works, it just works and it feels super smooth and super cool and I really like it. And therefore it's all the more jarring when it is failing, if that makes sense. It'll be edge cases. Maybe it's something with how my DualSense controller interacts. Keeping in mind that I am having to use Steam inputs because of stuff. Why is there a breath ward here? We got an interact prompt for the briefest of seconds and it's disappeared. I guess we're just not supposed to go back this way? I don't know. On the map, there's a bit that goes up here. But it doesn't seem to exist in the actual game world. Anyway, let's change colour. Oh, is that the shifts? Does it actually represent the shift in real time? Still haven't found Ver. That's what I came here for. Maybe she's down there somewhere. I still got things marked on this map. Yes. You were going to go, Dema, and you've got distracted, and it's now, what, probably half an hour extra? Yeah, that's about right. Ah, I know what I wanted to check. Down here. We, back in the day, couldn't do anything here. Volatile. Farce. Oh, just a little nub. So many more traversal abilities. Whoop. Okay. So I want to go... Actually, I can go down through this way. I think. Yeah, I think their mark must go black because we've got the stuff from them. Right, I'm assuming I can now get this. Yeah. 300 fragments. Okay. Nice. The other thing in this area is up there. Oh, you didn't die. Ah, you did. I could have done that right back at the start. Oh, so that's how we're supposed to get to it. We're supposed to go... Oh, those are spikes there. Right. Sorted. Sorted. That's going to do it for that session. I'm going to go and map some big gymming now, I guess. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.